What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at the Anarchy and specifically how this is now a farmable weapon inside Destiny 2. So if you've been struggling to get this and you want to get this ahead of Beyond Light, be sure to stick around and check out the video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now with the launch of Season of Arrivals, we got some more information about the future of Destiny 2, and a key part of that is the Destiny Content Vault. This is where some key destinations such as Io, Titan, Mars and Mercury are being put inside a content vault and may potentially return to the game at a later date. However, any activities and subsequent rewards from those activities may also find themselves in the vault as a result. Now, Bungie have said that any exotics that are obtainable through some of these activities will be added to other sources at a later date. Whether those will be available when Beyond Light launches though is another question altogether. Now with that being said, that means things like the Leviathan and even Scourge of the Past are going to find themselves inside the Destiny Content Vault. Now Bungie also announced some changes to the raid rewards. Now the following exotics have an increased drop chance, and this includes the 1000 Voices, the Anarchy, which we're covering today, and the Always On Time, which is the exotic sparrow from the secret chest inside the Scourge of the Past raid. Now the drop chance as it stands currently is at 10%, and that will increase to a maximum of 50% over 20 clears. So we know the Scourge of the Past raid is going to end up inside the content vault. We know the Anarchy in particular in this video has had an increased drop chance as a result of some changes made by Bungie, but also announced alongside Bungie Day yesterday, the weekly reward limit has been removed from any of the 5 featured raids, so we can farm these rewards, including the exotics, from the main encounters as much as we like. And that includes the Leviathan raid, Eater of Worlds, Spire of Stars, the Crown of Sorrow if you're going after the Taraba, for example, from the final encounter there, but also the Scourge of the Past raid. So if you want to farm out the final encounter for Anarchy, now is your chance, because not only is it farmable as a result of this change, but the more encounters that you complete, the higher drop chance you'll have on your next successful run. Now as well as this, alongside a Moment of Triumph, there will be some cosmetic items available for completing 5 of the featured raids. Most of these consist of shaders, but the Leviathan raid will also provide the Contender Ghost Shell, and the Spire of Stars will also provide the Toast emote as well. So if you're missing those 2 exotic pieces of cosmetics, be sure to run those and add them to your collection. So those are all the changes for the featured raids, including the Scourge of the Past raid for the Anarchy that are happening right now for us to take advantage of. Now to jump into the Scourge of the Past raid, you'll find this under the European Dead Zone on the right side of the map. It is a match-made activity, so you will need a full fire team of 6. If you're not able to get a full fire team, then I highly recommend the Bungie LFG on their official website. I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. You can also use guided games on the Scourge of the Past raid, though be sure to remember that the wait times for this may be potentially quite long. So I highly recommend getting a pre-formed fire team before jumping into the raid. Now the Anarchy will only drop from the final encounter, so you'll need to work your way through the entire raid till you get to Insurrection Prime. He's the Kel's Scourge and he is the final boss of this raid. Now when you first enter the final encounter, be sure to wipe just to make sure that you all have the checkpoint for the final encounter. From here we'll just need to simply change character. Only one person in the fire team needs to do this, but what that will do is that will mean that that single character will have the checkpoint for this part of the raid, and what that allows you to do is reload back into the final encounter, and then everyone can join back in on that individual guardian, and we can rerun this as many times as we need to. Now for every unsuccessful run that you have in terms of getting the Anarchy from the final chest, you will have an increased chance on your next run, and that will apply to everyone in your fire team as well. Now up until now, Anarchy's had one of the lowest drop rates of any exotic weapon inside the raids, but this is a perfect opportunity to get your hands on it. So pre-form those fire teams guys, get that checkpoint for the final boss, and keep rinsing and repeating that final boss over and over again until you all have the Anarchy within your fire team. So there we have it guys, as a result of some changes from Bungie and the introduction of Moment of Triumphs and these items going away as part of the Destiny Content Vault, now is the time to go after those raid exotics. Now if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.